Um, what say? Overall, I actually like Darth Sidious or Emperor Palpatine. 'Cause he's such a manipulator. He played both sides, set up the battle droids, and separatists, and then he made the clone army. And then either way, he would have won. Well, actually, he did win at the end of episode 3. So he's badass. Oh, can I say that? Oops.
Well, I look like Sith, but I would probably be in the middle because I don't think you can be perfectly good or totally evil. So I would be a gray person in the middle where I would use both traits and use it to benefit myself, but I would also help other people. I wouldn't wanton kill people unless it pissed me off.
Traitors. Alright, great. I like that. Alright, thank you.
Just about like this past summer.
Yeah.
So why did you guys get into Star Wars? Like, what specifically about the movies this summer draw you to? Why did you guys watch this movie over the summer? Was it because of the new movie?
That and also Zuna.
Oh, Zuna.
Zuna being in his class. I was in his class sophomore year and freshman year. That's all we talked about. So I felt like I had to go watch it, so I did.
Okay, well, at least you got to it better late than never.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you.
My favorite Star Wars movie is The Empire Strikes Back. The whole beginning scene of them attacking Hoth with giant AT-ATs and blowing apart the rebels and making them kind of scramble off. When I first saw that as a kid, about 8 years old, and I have been a fan ever since. Dark Side.
Alright, thank you very much, and I love your costume.
Thank you.
So our favorite Star Wars movie would be Empire Strikes Back, and because of the introduction of Yoda to the movie, and because of the character development with the other characters, such as the relationship between Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker.
Alright. Any other opinions? Any other dissenting opinions?
I love Yoda.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. I heard the case on TV.
This isn't TV, this is for school. Yeah, I might go on YouTube. Alright, well, thank you very much.
I would say Captain Phasma, because who's not a fan of a badass in cool armor?
I agree.
Harry Potter too?
Yeah. Okay. Same, Captain Phasma?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
I'd have to say Quinlan Voss because he's kind of on the dark side and the light side at the same time, and never is totally taken over by either one.
I'd have to say Wedge because I like flying, but I'm not the best, so I can't be Luke Skywalker and Solo.
Jeez.
I'm not. You know what? It's a tough choice, but I'm gonna have to go with Darth Nihilus from KOTOR 2.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Why?
Because he has this insatiable hunger that he can't seem to quench, and that's how I am. Like I'm very possessive. Like I have to have this. I'm very impulsive. I need this. I have to.
Right.
I have to have it, and ultimately, I know it's gonna kill me.
All right. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Jeez. Character I most identify with. Honestly, this is going to sound pretty obvious. I'm going to go with Luke Skywalker. Mainly because, he starts off not showing what he wants to do and how he's going to get there, but once he figured it out, is basically no matter what he was going to do, he knew he had to be essentially good for the sake of good, and that's how I feel. I always try to be good for the sake of good. I don't try to go out of my way to hurt others. I don't try to go out of my way to make people feel bad or make their lives any worse. I just try to help them out in any way I can. And it involves me giving them a helping hand in some financial stuff or picking them up when they're down. And that's what I'll do.
How about you?
The character that I most identify with, I'd have to say, is Mace Windu. Mace Windu is one of the toughest Jedis, but he comes from a very, very simple human background where he does utilize sometimes anger. He's second to Yoda, and he doesn't take crap. He doesn't give crap. He's real. He's a real Jedi.
Okay, the character I most identify myself with is Revan. Never heard of him?
Yeah.
He's from the Old Republic. Revan. I'm not talking about Darth Revan or Jedi Revan. I'm talking about just Revan Reborn, where he's balanced. He's one of the most strongest characters out there in the Star Wars universe, and he's balanced. He's good, light. Everybody's balanced in their own way. Everybody has a dark side, has a light side. Just represents me, you know? So that's who I most identify with in the Star Wars universe. All right, thank you. There you go.
I think Mara Jade would be the character I'd like to bring in from the Legend, whatever it's called now, the expanded universe.
Yeah.
Either Mara Jade or Dash Randar.
Oh, Dash Rendar, alright.
Star Killer.
Oh, okay.
He's not canon anymore.
He's not canon anymore.
Oh, man.
Alright, what about you?
I agree with mine. I was going to say Mara Jade also because I really liked those books. The entire Heir to the Empire series was awesome. I loved those books. And I'm actually very sad that those are no longer canon, so I would love to reinstill those.
We love it.
Yeah, that's
Love
pretty much why I like Star Wars in general, is because of all the stuff beyond the movies, including video games, comic books, books. Yeah.
The video games, and then the comic books, and then the books, and then the video games.
And the books.
And the comic books.
And the comic books.
So, what's your favorite Star Wars book?
Oh, man.
That's a hard choice, I know.
Oh, the trilogy. Darth Bane trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God, I haven't actually read that. Heir to the Empire, was that? The one with Admiral Thrawn? And
Yeah.
The one that took place right after Episode 6 that don't exist anymore. Admiral Thrawn, that's another character I wouldn't mind if they brought him in.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about you?
Well, I think going back to the main question of what is it like, or what do we think of this beyond just the movies? It's kind of funny because looking at the speed of the fandom and how fast the fandom moves, if we didn't have things besides the movies, this would be a very stale, dead, slow-moving fandom.
Yeah.
So it's really good that we have all these.
I think
That being
expanded
said,
universe
though,
can put it on.
yeah, the movies got me into this because I grew up with the movies. So that was
So
key
the
for me.
movies got you in, the expanded universe kept you in.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why do I love Star Wars? So here's the thing. I think most science fiction stuff gets kind of bogged down in like, why do the spaceships work? Why do there aliens? Blah blah blah. Kind of explaining a lot of crap. Sorry, high school can't say crap. Star Wars is awesome because it's basically just the visuals, like the visual stuff, like spaceships and aliens, and things like that, that people love about science fiction. But then the storytelling is just about people. It's just about characters that you like. It's just about very personal, yet also very epic storyline that anybody can appreciate. It's really fun. It's really fun to watch. So that's why I like it. Thank you.
All right. One thing, Star Wars is not just a movie. It's not just a name. It's a universal love that we all share. It doesn't matter what religion, what race, what country you're from. Star Wars is for everyone. And no matter who you are in life or what you're going through, we're all family. So that's what Star Wars means to me, where we have people like these people I've never met before, and I can get along with them just by a movie that's not real. So Star Wars is a universal love. So that's what it means to me, and I think everybody should take a note out of that book and appreciate for what it is. So
What does Star Wars mean to you?
Star Wars for me means pretty much the same thing: unity and family. I mean, like Martin was saying here, I've never met anybody here, but I can walk up to anybody and just start talking to them. We've met new friends, new people down the road. Get to dress up in pretty cool stuff for just no reason. So, Star Wars means family. I grew up with it. It was in my family. It's going to be in my kids' family. You know, future generations down the line. I mean, that's what Star Wars is.
How about you? What does Star Wars mean to you?
Well, I think both of my friends here pretty much summed it up, but if I had to add more to it, I'd say they're more or less on the right track. I mean, when I go to work or when I go around town, downtown or anything, I don't see as many people get along as all these people here. I've had complete strangers come up to me today who I've never met before in my life, just give me some random food when I was slightly hungry. I've had other people just come up and offer me a chair for no good reason other than because I needed a seat. It's just, and all because we're all here to watch one single movie that has nothing to do with the real world.
What also
Like-
Star Wars means
Yeah.
to this guy and to us. Cut you off real quick before I lose it. I'll let you finish in a second. Star Wars isn't just, you know, it's like I said, it's a universal love. You know, it's not just a movie. Like I said, like meeting random people. It, you know, no matter where you are in life, thousands of years right now, if we're still here on this planet, Star Wars is always going to be known as the movie. As the movie. Like, you know, people have Wizard of Oz, people have The Godfather, you know, but we have Star Wars, and that is the only movie in the entire world that can totally make lines and go crazy like this with fans. So, Star Wars is just that important. And what do you got to say again?
Like I said, I believe our guild leader here pretty much just summed it all up for us.
Yeah. And remember, may the force be with you always. Remember, live, laugh, and love, and always smile. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.